Why 99% of businesses fail and the 1% don't. Have you ever wondered why two people can start the exact same business, sell the exact same product, work harder than everyone else, yet one becomes a millionaire, while the other quietly disappears? Was it luck? Was it money? Or was it something almost nobody ever talks about? Today, I'm not going to give you another boring business lecture. Instead, I'm going to tell you a story that might completely change the way you think about money, success, and business forever. Because hidden inside this story are 5 principles that separate ordinary business owners from the people who build extraordinary companies. And trust me, the 5th principle is the reason most businesses never survive. So stay with me until the end, because missing that final lesson could cost you years of your life. Let's begin. It was raining. The streets were almost empty. Inside a small coffee shop sat a 28-year-old man named Ethan. His eyes were fixed on a single piece of paper, a bank statement. Balance, $247. That was all he had left. Just 1 year earlier, Ethan believed he was finally living his dream. He had quit his comfortable job, invested every dollar he had saved, even borrowed money from friends. Because everyone kept saying, start a business, be your own boss, freedom is everything. So he did. He opened a small online brand. The first month, sales came in. Friends congratulated him. His parents smiled for the first time in years. Ethan thought, this is it. My life is finally changing. But success can sometimes be the most dangerous illusion. 3 months later, sales dropped. Customers stopped returning. Ads became expensive. Bills became larger. Every morning, he opened his laptop, hoping to see new orders. Instead, he saw refund requests. One night, he looked at himself in the mirror and quietly whispered, I did everything people told me to do. So why am I failing? He blamed the economy, then the competition, then bad luck. Until one afternoon, something happened that changed everything. An old man walked into Ethan's shop. He wasn't dressed like a billionaire. No expensive watch, no luxury car, no bodyguards, just a simple gray jacket and a calm smile. He ordered a coffee, looked around the empty shop for less than 30 seconds, then asked Ethan one question. Can I ask you something? Ethan nodded. The old man smiled. Why do you think your business is failing? Ethan answered immediately. I don't have enough customers. The old man shook his head. No, I don't have enough money. Again, the old man smiled. No, I think my competitors are better. For the 3rd time, the old man smiled. No. Ethan finally became frustrated. Then tell me, why is my business failing? The old man leaned forward, looked Ethan directly in the eyes, and said something that Ethan would remember for the rest of his life. Your business isn't failing because you don't know how to sell. It's failing because you don't yet understand people. Silence filled the room. Ethan didn't understand. How could understanding people be more important than having a great product? The old man took another sip of coffee, then said, if you truly understand human psychology, selling becomes natural, marketing becomes easier, trust becomes faster, and business stops feeling like a struggle. Ethan sat there, completely silent, because for the first time, someone wasn't teaching him how to make money. They were teaching him how people actually make decisions. The old man smiled. Let me teach you 5 principles. The same principles I learned after building and losing multiple businesses. But be careful. Most people hear these lessons. They get excited, and then they do absolutely nothing. They don't fail because the principles don't work. They fail because they never apply them. He placed his empty coffee cup on the table, stood up, and said, "Tomorrow morning, meet me here at exactly 6 a.m. if you're late." "I'll never teach you anything." Ethan looked at the clock. He had no idea that the next morning would completely change the rest of his life.